to be looking at the 3 locations that we can find the rare gold rings at. 2 of them being wedding rings and 1 of them being called just simply old ring. The first place we want to start off at is going to be right out here, right outside of Summersville. Now we're actually going to port in above to the north of Summersville, and we're going to follow the dried stream bed down to the lake bed. But if I'm not mistaken, there's going to be some scorched or some blood eagles down through here. I think blood eagles. So let's see, we're going to get to the riverbed, and we're going to take it down to the lake bed, and on the shore of the lake bed there's going to be a park bench, and on that park bench is where we're going to find the first wedding ring, or the first old ring I should say. It'll be called the old ring. Getting close, and here's here blood eagle, and okay, alright, there you go. Alright, and in case you're wondering why I didn't take any fire damage, got my fireproof perk on right now. Looks like a lot more, maybe. Some more time to card up top there. Let's do this. Let's do this other one. Okay, so after taking out those other blood eagles, made it down to the park bench here, and it's right on the shores. And what we'll see here underneath the trilby hat is the old ring. Now, all of these rings are identical. This does not give us any attributes, any special attribute benefits or anything like that. The next location is going to be down here at Cliff Watch. This is an unmarked location just like the previous one, so we're going to have to search for it a little bit. To the northwest of Cliff Watch, if we make our way down the mountain here, we're eventually going to find, if you notice, we're eventually going to find an old truck, an old rusted truck down here, and beside it's going to be 2 graves, a small grave and a large grave. And here it is on the map. Here's the exact location. We're to the northwest of Cliff Watch, not very far. But if you notice, it's got a D and an M on these graves. I think the D is for a dog because it's a small grave. It's got a dog bowl and some canned dog food there. And there's a floral or flower vase right underneath the M for mom, I guess, maybe. And it makes sense when we look at the skeleton here that has a dress on and it's a bouquet of flowers. Now if you knock that bouquet of flowers away, underneath it, on her ring, on her hand, you're going to find an old wedding ring. And there it is, the wedding ring. Now these rings are identical as far as what they look like, what they weigh, which is nothing. But they're gonna look identical, but they're just sort of unique. You can only find them in these locations. The last one I'm gonna fast travel here to Camden Park for. Now if I go north of Camden Park on this main road right here, if you want to call it a main road, in between Camden Park and the Nuka-Cola factory, on the left side of the road if you're headed north, is going to be an old white house. And in that house is where we're going to find the 3rd ring at. There's also some other rare items in that house that we'll be talking about later in another video. But we're focusing on the ring right here. And here's the house. So I just keep going until I go into the house and load up. Don't think there's any enemies in here. But there's a lot of decent little scrap, a revolutionary sword on the table. If you haven't been here in a while, it'll be there. But in this bathroom, I'm gonna pick this lock real quick and see if I can get some good chems. And let's see, there we go, 3 stem packs and a boiled water. But on this toilet, you're gonna see a rad roach, a dead rad roach, and on that dead rad roach is gonna be the final gold ring, the wedding ring. Now those are the only 3 locations that I know of that we can find these rings. If you know of any more, leave them in the comments below so that it'll help the community out. And here we see I've got the 2 wedding rings, and when we look at them, here's a closer look of them, but they're pretty much identical. No special attributes, doesn't help us out. It's just for looks and just to say that we have. So I hope the video helps out. Thanks a lot for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can. And for now, Sears Robotics and Gaming out.